Hello everyone. Sorry for the 2 minutes delay. There was some technical glitch at my end. I hope I'm audible to all of you all. Hello everyone. I am Dr. Soni Singhal, and the topic for today is the emotional well-being of your children. But before we begin, I am emotionally very excited right now with all the love and support and being part of such an amazing group where educators and parents have come together for the betterment of themselves and their children. So let's begin the topic. Why this topic is because a few days back, right now I think we are all surrounded by this COVID-19, engulfed in it. So the first month of the lockdown was brilliant. We had the best time with the children and with the family, and everything was just super. Suddenly, post a month, what happened? My emotions were on a toss. The temper tantrums began. I suddenly started feeling like I have no energy left, and I was wondering why this is happening. Thank you, Shubhra ma'am, for welcoming me. So I was wondering why this is happening, and the curiosity in me started the research. When I started doing all the research for the same, I came across this globally known term called parental burnout. What is parental burnout? It basically is something that is more than stressful, more than exhaustion, where you just don't want to get up, where you are done with the ideas, where you just are feeling unproductive. So I felt this is exactly what I am feeling right now. Why am I feeling this way? But as I went deeper into the research, I realized that there was this other section also where the parents were very excited, especially the fathers, कि हम इतना कर पा रहे हैं बच्चों के साथ, इतना टाइम मिल रहा है. And it was amazing to read how people are connecting also. I was wondering, why am I at the point A of the parental burnout and not at the point B, where people are just enjoying so much? Which is when I removed all the old books, went into deeper research, and found the bridge from point A to point B. And the bridge is emotional well-being. Emotional well-being in ourselves and in the kids is so important and so neglected. Which is why today's topic is very important, both personally and professionally, for your own kids and for people like us who are even teachers and affecting so many people around us also. Right? So emotional well-being has a lot of points to it. We will begin with the most important point, which is emotions in itself. We often hear the term ki negative emotions and positive emotions. Personally, I don't think there is anything called negative or positive emotion. Emotions are emotions. It's up to you how you take it, positively or negatively. For instance, there are very positive emotions like compassion, empathy, love, peace, so many good emotions all around you, which when used correctly, direct us in a right way. Also, emotions that we term as negative may be fear, anger, discontentment. All those, if we look through the lens of positivity, we will find something good in that also. So today let's focus on anger, which is our सबका concern. अपन खुद भी वैसे फील करते हैं, लोग बच्चों भी वैसे फील करते हैं, है ना? तो anger management, let's begin with that. Anger, do you think children are born with anger? Is it possible कि उनमें anger भरा हो? No. So children are affected by nature and nurture. Anger definitely is a part of nurture. They get the anger from their surroundings. So the surroundings, which is us, their father, their mother, the grandparents, their teachers, anyone whom they look up to. Are we angry within? Are we portraying that emotion for them to copy? Yes, anger is really a major issue in us, in kids, in everyone. And this one book that I was reading gave me the simplest possible way to control it. But we have to control it within us, change the atmosphere for the child to be able to change it, right? So this author beautifully addresses anger, compares it to a bird. So he says, जब भी आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है ना, आपको सोचना है कि आपके ऊपर एक बर्ड आ रही है और वो बर्ड आके आपके सर पे बैठ रही है. एंड बच्चों को भी आपको ऐसे ही एक्सप्लेन करना है कि आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है तो आपके ऊपर एक बर्ड आ गई है. अ बर्ड कैन बी फ्रॉम हमिंग बर्ड टू एन ऑस्ट्रिच. हमिंग बर्ड इज लाइक हर्ट होना, उससे बड़ी स्पैरो इज अपसेट होना, उससे बड़ा पिजन इज मे बी डिस्गस्टेड फील करना, उससे बड़ा क्रो इज अनॉयड होना, उससे बड़ा ईगल इज बीइंग वेरी एंग्री, मतलब स्क्रीमिंग. उसके बाद इज शाउटिंग when the vulture comes in, and last is ostrich when you become violent. So they say कि अगर आप address करोगे bird को, if you go and tell the child, oh I see an eagle coming, तो he will feel हाँ, मतलब it is not me, it is something else. तो वो detachment आएगा. It is very important to detach yourself from an emotion first. फिर आपको उसको पूछना है कि अब ईगल आ गई है, वो क्यों आई है, आपको पता है? तो वो बोलेंगे नहीं. तो बोले अच्छा, अगर आपको नहीं पता है, व्हाट वी कैन डू इज, अपन लोग को पता है ईगल आई है, उसको भगाना है. भगाने के लिए चलो हम ओम कर लेते हैं, या उसको भगाना है. अब मेरे हाथ में ड्रॉ करके दिखाओ मुझे कि कैसा फील करो, तो वो ईगल भाग जाएगी. या हमको भूख लग रही है, हम खाना खा लेते हैं. और द लास्ट थिंग इज कि लेट्स गो एंड टेक अ फ्रेश बाथ. बट इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट टू आइडेंटिफाई, टू लेबल योर इमोशन. अगर आप लेबल कर लेते हो ना, उसी में आपका पर्पस सॉल्व हो जाता है. स्विगी ने एक ऐड बनाया था कि व्हेन पीपल आर रियली एंग्री, नो दे राइट द डिलीवरी बॉय वाज एन इडियट. तो वो क्या करते हैं, ड्रॉप डाउन मेन्यू में आता है, इडियट को आप इडली बोल सकते हो, इडियट को आप ऐसे फनी वर्ड्स बोल सकते हो. तो जैसे आप वर्ड लेबल उसका चेंज करते हो ना, इमोशंस तुरंत चेंज हो जाते हैं. सो सच अ ब्यूटिफुल वे टू हैंडल योर एंगर is just to address it, compare it to a bird that is on you. ठीक है? So that is your anger. Now it comes to the self belief of the child. जितनी बार आप गुस्सा होते हो ना, उतनी बार आप आपके बच्चे का सेल्फ बिलीफ, सेल्फ एस्टीम को क्वेश्चन करते हो. सेल्फ एस्टीम इज what the child talks to himself. The self-talk that the child does. It can be positive if you are loving, compassionate, encouraging for them. And it can be negative if you are criticizing, pestering. मगर हर बार तो appreciate करना possible नहीं हो पाता है, right? Because लगता है कि over appreciation भी they will have an air for no reason. तो how do you appreciate? You appreciate either when the child reaches a milestone or crosses their own boundary. This is so important for you to understand कि आपके लिए वो चीज़ छोटी होगी, मगर उस बच्चे के लिए वो माइलस्टोन को रीच करना, जैसे क्रॉल करना, या फॉर अ टीनेजर टू बी एबल टू गो आउट एंड स्पीक इन द पब्लिक इज सच अ बिग थिंग. वी नीड टू अप्रिशिएट दैट कंपैशन एंड लव would make them have a self-talk which is positive, thus increase their self-esteem. राइट? इसके लिए और जो थोड़े टेक्निक्स है वो ये हैं कि यू नीड टू सिट एंड टॉक टू देम. यू नीड टू टेल देम आई अंडरस्टैंड, प्लीज टॉक टू मी. यू हैव टू लिसन टू देम अफर्मेटिवली. यू हैव टू आस्क देम कि अच्छा आज आपको ख़राब लगा, उस टाइम पे क्यों ख़राब लगा, उसके बदले हम ऐसे करते तो बेटर होता, उसके बदले हम उससे बात कर लेते या उसको पूछ ले तो बेटर होता. तो ऑप्शंस दीजिए, फिर स्टेटमेंट्स बनाइए. नेक्स्ट टाइम हम जाके सामने वाले को पूछ लेंगे. हम बोलना इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. कॉलिंग इट वी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज द मिनट यू से यू it feels like you're pointing a finger. When you say we, it feels like a rule that is made for everyone combined, right? And last में आप उनको बताना ज़रूरी है कि वो रूल क्यों बनाया गया है, कि नेक्स्ट टाइम हमको जाके क्यों पूछना है, क्योंकि पूछेंगे तो हमारा अच्छा ही होने वाला है. सो इट इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. for you to sit with them, spend time with them, understand, allow them to talk, listen to them. And you know when this is good? This is the best at night time. Because जब वो लोग नींद में जा रहे होते हैं ना, they are very receptive. They take in everything very well. तो इसके लिए again this one thing that we do with our children in the house and even in our classes is we call it the rose and the thorn. So before sleeping, what we need to do is we need to ask our child, आज पूरा दिन का आपका सबसे अच्छा मोमेंट क्या था? आज पूरे दिन का that is the rose. And आज पूरे दिन का आपका सबसे खराब मोमेंट क्या था? That is your thorn. फिर हमको रोज़ को सारे हैप्पी इमोशंस आने देने हैं, और जो थॉर्न है, बैड मोमेंट है, उसमें उनको पूछना है ये आपको क्यों हर्ट किया. देयर आर चांसेस द चाइल्ड माइट से कि आपने मुझे डांटा था, वो मुझे हर्ट किया, बट टेक दिस एज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी वेयर यू कैन टॉक टू योर चाइल्ड, वेयर यू कैन डिस्कस विथ योर चाइल्ड. सो रोज एंड थॉर्न इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट thing to do at night before sleeping with your own kids and at the end of the session in your class. After your class, ask your child कि आपका रोज़ क्या था, आपको पूरे क्लास में क्या अच्छा लगा, आपका थॉर्न क्या था, वो आपको क्यों नहीं अच्छा लगा. इससे आप लोग का एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग, एक बॉन्डिंग बहुत बेटर होगा और आप बहुत अप्रिशिएटिव बनेंगे. नेक्स्ट इज़ अ वेरी अंडरस्टेटेड topic but a very very important topic, which is sex education with your children. Why is it so important? You know, बच्चों के emotions, especially teenagers, are at a toss. They have so many hormonal changes, so many things going on in their head कि उनको लगता है जब अगर वो आपको आके कुछ सेंसिटिव चीज़ें पूछे कि why is my body going through these changes और why am I feeling like this, if you just tell them कि ये तो भगवान कर रहा है, मुझे नहीं पता, because you are shying away from a topic that teenager might just go to someone else and ask, because they will get confused कि मम्मा या पापा या टीचर इतना डर क्यों रहे हैं ये चीज़ बताने में. और जब वो बच्चा किसी और को जाके वो चीज़ पूछेगा, उसको कैसी एडवाइस मिलती है वो अपने हाथ में नहीं है. तो एटलीस्ट व्हेन द चाइल्ड इज़ कमिंग टू आस्क एंड आस्किंग, अपने हाथ में है सिचुएशन, उस समय हमें उससे शाय अवे करना ज़रूरी नहीं है. उस सिचुएशन को हम उससे बहुत ब्यूटिफुली, विदाउट फीलिंग अ इंसल्ट, विदाउट फीलिंग अ neglect, we can explain it to them in very simple words, as innocently and curiously as they ask. Suppose if they ask you, why is my bosom growing? We can just go on a YouTube channel and look for a video for it and explain, show it to them, where it is a normal growing up process. The more you talk to them and explain them things, their emotions, their mind is getting calm. They are getting, they are feeling it's normal. It's nothing out of the box. So that trust in you is developed. It is very very important to be able to talk to your children openly about everything. And the minute you expose them correctly, you will see that the negative things that are there out in the market right now won't affect them in a big way. For instance, we take movies. We should protect our children from movies, true. Bad movies, negative movies. But if in case they are seeing something and they come across something and they ask you a question, don't shy away from it. That is why you are sitting there with them. Explain them the entire point behind it in a subtle way. Suppose if they ask you, why are they kissing? You don't have to shy away from it. All you have to do is tell them, because they are feeling love for each other. You feel love for me, you come and hug me. They are feeling love for each other, they are kissing. So try putting it in simple terms and words for them and make everything interesting for them. Also, this one more thing that really matters when it comes to the emotions, which we think is chota, is the words that we use. The words that we use with our kids, especially teenagers, because they are going through so much of turmoil within them, really bothers them a lot. Maybe we just say it in anger, but they keep it to their heart. So what you can do is try using the words that you want them to be rather than what they are. Suppose you want your child to be confident, but they are somewhere very nervous and scared. You cannot tell them कि आप पूरा time nervous रहते हो, आप पूरा time scared रहते हो. Instead, an instance where they show confidence, like suppose you are out in a social gathering and your teenager can go and confidently say hello to your uncle or your relative, you need to tell them that time, wow, you were so confident. This way you are telling them what you want them to be and not what they are. That would really help them in a very big way. Also food, वी थिंक कि फूड का इमोशन से क्या लेना देना है. फूड का इमोशन से बहुत लेना देना है. While growing up, we were 2 siblings, me and my sister and my brother. But me and my sister were allowed all the foods. The fun foods were restricted but not limited. तो क्या होता था, जब हमारी मदर्स हमको आइसक्रीम खाने देती थी और हमारे भाई को मना करती थी बिकॉज उनको लगता था उसको कोल्ड हो जाएगा, तो उसको अंदर वो क्रेविंग रहता था. तो दैट एडिक्शन ही वॉज क्रेविंग फॉर कि ये लोग क्या खाते हैं, ये क्या होगा. तो जैसे जैसे वो बड़ा हुआ, ही गॉट अडिक्टेड टू आइसक्रीम्स बिकॉज ही वॉज ऑलवेज टेकन अवे फ्रॉम इट, ही वॉज रिस्ट्रिक्टेड फ्रॉम इट. तो आपको उसको बच्चों को हर चीज़ खाने देनी चाहिए, बिकॉज जितना आप उन्हें फ्री छोड़ेंगे उतना उनका माइंड फ्री होगा, बिकॉज दे ट्राइड एंड टेस्टेड एवरीथिंग अराउंड देम. So you have to give them that liberty to be able to experience everything around. तो अपन लोग को जो लगता है emotions is a small thing, emotions has so much attached to it. It has their feelings, it has their emotions, it has their thoughts, it has their self-belief, it has their various disciplinary things. Like suppose आप उनको बोलते हो ऐसे behave करो, ऐसे करो, इधर जाओ, इधर नहीं जाओ. क्यों आप उसको मॉडल क्यों नहीं करते हो उनके लिए? बच्चे आर परफेक्ट, दे आर ओनली सीइंग व्हाट यू आर मॉडलिंग. द मिनट यू स्टार्ट मॉडलिंग कि इधर जाना है, कोई आ रहा है उनसे ढंग से बात करनी है, ऐसे बैठना है, आप वो करेंगे, वो आपको देख के सीखेंगे और वैसे ही करेंगे. तो डिसिप्लिन हो गया, नाइट टाइम रूटीन हो गया, खाना हो गया, मूवीज़ हो गए, टॉकिंग फ्रीली, all these things affect your children in a big way. And you have to be very, very loving to them while talking to them. So the love language that you use is very important. You have to have that physical touch with them. You have to have that words of affirmation. You have to do things together and spend quality time with each other. So all these things are very, very important for the emotional well-being. And the most important part, you can only direct them correctly, model them things correctly if you are correct in yourself. And you will be able to be correct in yourself if you have enough time, enough mental peace. तो खुद के इमोशनल वेलबींग के लिए इट इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट टू बी पीसफुल इन योर हेड एंड टेक सम टाइम ऑफ. सो जैसे ही आप पीसफुल टाइम ऑफ लोगे, आपका माइंड बेटर फंक्शन करेगा और आप बेटर अपने बच्चों से बिहेव कर पाओगे. सो बच्चे आर परफेक्ट, दे डोंट नीड एनी मेंडरिंग, एनी अडल्ट्रेशन, एनी स्पाइकिंग. All they need is their parents' time, understanding and concern, which you can show to them through all these ways. So इसको summarize करने के लिए, if I have to tell you few words, it would be, बात ऑस्ट्रिच तक पहुँचे गुस्से में, उसके पहले ही इसे संभाल लो. क्या महसूस कर रहे हो दिल से, उसे सही नाम दे दो. सोने से पहले दिनचर्या का जिक्र कर लो. कुछ समय मस्ती के लिए भी ज़रूर रखो. जो चाहिए वो ही शब्द को अपना लो. बच्चे मस्त हैं तो तबीयत तंदुरुस्त है, ये मान लो. और दिल को जो अच्छा लगे उसे ही देखो और सुनो. और इन सब से पहले खुद को बहुत सारा टाइम दे दो. इन सब से पहले खुद को और खुद के बच्चों को बहुत सारा टाइम दे दो. सो प्लीज़ पेरेंट्स, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू ब्रिंग अबाउट दैट चेंज विद इन यू एंड ऑटोमेटिकली सी योर चिल्ड्रन इम्प्रूविंग इन एवरी डायमेंशन ऑफ लाइफ. जस्ट बी लविंग, कंपैशनेट एंड गो फॉर इट. एंड एंगर मैनेजमेंट का बर्ड वाला जो मेटाफर है, इट वर्क्स वंडर्स. आई थिंक यू all must definitely try it. It worked wonders for me. I was a very short-tempered person, and within 3 weeks of using the technique, I see a major change in me, and so also a major change in both my children, and also in my classes for that matter. Yes, so Shubhamna ma'am, you are asking that parents don't want children to show their emotions. Is saying you're okay when they're clearly not, right? So yes, when you tell them कि it's okay, it's not okay. So you have to tell them कि आपको ये use आप अपने emotions क्या feel कर रहे हो उसे label करो. It's okay to feel the emotion, but you have to label it correctly. The minute you label it correctly, instantly you will see the entire emotion shifting from like 0 to 100 मीटर में वो स्केल में 100 से अचानक 50 पे आ जाएगा. Yes, so is there any other question? I hope Shubhamra ma'am, I understood your question correctly and answered it according to what you expected it to be. Do you all have any other question for younger kids for okay, so there is a very nice way Miss Pooja is asking me that my kids get angry and they shout, they stamp their feet. Then how to divert and how to handle? So first, try asking them, if you are using the bird metaphor, that what bird has come on you? When they are being this angry, it is an ostrich. So you have to tell them, do you realize there is an ostrich on you? If they realize, they will instantly melt. They'll feel, हाँ, ये तो bird है, मैं नहीं हूँ. They'll be able to distance themselves, detach from it. And if they say कि नहीं मेरे को नहीं समझ में, they are still shouting. So tell them, मैं आपको ostrich मेरे सर पे ले रही हूँ अभी. And उनको ostrich अपने सर पे रखे, enact them, show them how they are stomping their feet. They'll instantly realize, oh, ostrich इनके पास है तो ये ऐसे act कर रहे हैं. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this. मैं कैसी लग रहा हूँगा या कैसी लग रही होंगी. And अगर छोटे बच्चे हैं, allow them to feel that emotion. ये बड़े बच्चों के लिए, for teenagers or maybe kids over 10 years old. अगर आपके बच्चे छोटे and they are throwing a tantrum, allow them to throw it. Once you feel that they are, just stand there and watch them. Once you feel that they are understanding that you are around them, they can feel that love, go and tell them कि can you draw the emotion for me? Can we together do Om? गुस्सा हो जाना, it's okay, I understand you are angry. But can we just do Om right now? Can we just, draw it? Can we eat? Can we sleep? And all these things is what you need to do. You just have to not like completely shift their attention, but you need to make them understand how much the bird is creating a pressure on their head. And the minute they understand and connect with it, you will see them melting instantly. I've seen this with myself. There was this ostrich on my head, and the minute I started throwing my phone and getting upset about it, my child said, "Mummy, आपके सर पे ostrich आ गया है." And I was very angry. But the minute he said ostrich आ गया है, instantly I was okay. I said, अरे जल्दी ostrich को भगाओ, अर्थम जल्दी ostrich को भगाओ. We did this 7-8 days. By the 9th day, my little one who throws a lot of tantrums just stopped. She would tell me, "Mummy, ostrich आ गई, उसको भगा दो." So it really works. Please try doing this. I hope I've answered your question, Pooja ma'am. Is there any other question that I can answer? So as we wait for someone to ask something, thank you, Pooja ma'am. So till we wait for someone to answer something, I think the rose and the thorn activity is a must. If not for your kids, for your spouse also. Because you know what happens when you and your spouse share a good relationship, it immediately shows its effect on the kids. So rose and the thorn activity is something that I do with the people. Okay. So yeah, I am done, Shubhra ma'am. I am done with the session. I am just waiting for questions now. Because I summarized it up. Now it's just to explain it better. We are waiting for questions. So yes, like I was saying, you must do the rose and thorn activity with your spouse also, with your kids also, and at every time possible, we must do the rose and thorn activity because it is very, very effective. It creates a bond that is very strong. And when you create a strong bond with the spouse, it immediately affects your children because they feel, acha, they are so happy, so our family is happy, we are all happy. वो है ना, fake it till you make it. So if you show that you are smiling, suddenly you actually become very happy. Similar thing happens here. When they see that the parents are smiling, talking, they actually genuinely feel, irrespective of whether the bond is strong or not, the children feel that the bond is very strong. So yeah, the questions that you ask for Rose and Thorn is, you ask your spouse or your children, what was the best thing of the day? Why? What was the worst thing of the day? Why? That's it. So yes, I think we are done with the questions and I am done with the explanations. Thank you so much, Shubhra ma'am. So this is the best way I could compile it for a 30-minute session. If there is any query about any topic in detail, I have a lot to speak about it. So you all can just ask me or ask the admins of the group and I would answer your session. But in a compilation, this was all that I could offer today. Thank you so much, Shruti ma'am. Anushi ma'am is saying, my son is 4.5 years old. He has become very adamant nowadays. Doesn't listen to anyone. Becomes angry when we say for lunch or brushing. Doesn't want to read, write, anything we say him to do. Starts shouting if we say something. So ma'am, we spoke that anger or any of these behaviors that come from the surroundings and come from the people whom they look up to. So if you want him to not be angry or to take lunch or to brush his teeth, all you have to do is when he is brushing, take out your brush that time and tell him, see, mama is brushing, mama is enjoying the brushing time, it's so much fun, see all the germs from my teeth are going away, would you also want it to go away? Turn it into a story, turn it into a fun thing. Right now it feels like a pressure on their head. So some little bird maybe because they are not doing is on your head too. You need to make your bird fly away before you make their bird fly away. So try making it a story time, try making it a fun time and see how instantly his adamant behavior would shift. When it comes to lunch, you need to sit down, you need to eat with him, you need to relish the food, you need to tell them, see, I'm enjoying, the chewing is so much fun. I went to the cow yesterday, I saw it chews 32 times. Even I am doing it. Do you want to do it too? So like that, it becomes fun for them and you will see them change. So try doing it within, try doing it yourself and then see how they instantly do it on their own. So Dhwani is asking if my son keeps on just saying I keep shouting at him. Dhwani, I think you've answered the question yourself. When your son says that you're keeping on shouting at him means you need to make your bird go away and decide what bird it is. Like before coming here, I wanted to take the session. So my child was coming and asking me, Mama, ye khelo. I told him, just go away from me. I need to take the session right now. So I had a crow on me because it was almost like I was very annoyed. I had to send away my crow, explain it to him, ki Artha, let me take my session, then we will play, we will enjoy. So he said, Acha mama, crow ud gaya. And we were both happy. So Dhwani, identify the bird on your head and please shoo it away. Dhwani, can you reframe the question for me, please, if I went wrong somewhere? So Shubhra ma'am has asked, ma'am, when children go through hormonal changes, it becomes very difficult to handle their emotions. Even they don't know what's wrong with them. How to take away their frustration about body issues and personal problems with school and friends. So ma'am, now this question comes to their self-esteem, because their self-esteem tells them how they are, what they do. So what you need to do with them is sit down with them. Try sitting down with them at night time, because at night time, just before sleep, they are very, very receptive and ready to listen to you. At that time, ask them what happened, not why, because why again feels like you're accusing. So what you have to do is you have to ask them, XYZ incident happened, what happened there? Let them say their heart out. You have to listen to them affirmatively. And at every time, what you have to do is you have to tell them, I understand. I understand. And you have to just be like you are them, with them there. Then what you have to do is give them options. Suppose like they are frustrated, so you have to give them options ki, okay, so we are labeling your emotion as being frustrated that time. What happened that made you frustrated? Acha, I understand. What could we have done instead of being frustrated that time? Could we have gone away from there? Could we have told them our point of view without being upset? Could we have just gone to the bathroom and cried a little? So we give them options. Then we make a statement कि for me, you are the best. We are the best. So next time we do not have to be frustrated. This you made a statement, and when they ask why we cannot be frustrated, you have to tell them because frustration only makes us sad, makes us low. Why? We are so good. We have to be strong. And whatever issues you have, come, give them that comfort zone, give them that love, that compassion to come sit with you and talk to you. A child who is well spoken to will generally come out of these problems very confidently. They'll all go through it, but they'll become aware and come out of it in a positive way. So that is what you're supposed to do. You have to ask them what happened, listen to them, give them options, make a statement, and give them a reason for that statement. Dhwani, it's just that I'm trying to control him or asking him to do something that he doesn't want to agree with. He keeps just saying, I'm shouting at me. Why is it so? So Dhwani, what you're asking him to do you do it yourself as well? As in, if you're asking him to, like for me, if I ask my child to sit down and eat tinda, I don't eat it. But I tell him, you're supposed to do it because according to me, it's right for him. So he doesn't eat. But the minute I sit down and eat the tinda myself, he eats it. I don't have to tell him again for anything. He just understands the benefits of it. So instead of telling him you are supposed to do this, tell him tinda is so nice, we are going to enjoy it. So like I said, don't try saying what they are. Try saying what you want them to be. So instead of telling him कि चलो ये खाते हैं, नहीं वो तो नहीं खा रहा है ना. Instead tell them tinda में कितना मज़ा आता है. पता है tinda ऐसा दिखता था. Create a story out of it. Make it a lot of fun. And instantly you will see how much benefit it brings about. Dhwani, is it explained now? Thank you, Shubhra ma'am. So I think we will have to end the session now, but if there is any concern related to anger, food, words, emotions, what movies to watch, sex education, or the self-belief or the self-discipline and anything, please feel free to message me or the admins of the group, and we will surely get back to you with as much detailed answer as possible. Okay, Dhwani, he constantly keeps asking me, you love me? How much? It's every day after he does something wrong. He thinks I'll shout, but I don't. Dhwani, I think you will have to go a little deeper. If he's identifying with a feeling which you feel doesn't exist, one of you is definitely at wrong. And children generally are never wrong. Because I think they are so innocent, they can't be wrong. If he's feeling, even if you're not angry or shouting, but if he's feeling that you're angry or shouting, there has to be something that needs to be corrected within us. So maybe what you're saying comes across as shouting for him. So you can maybe try a different approach of saying the same thing in a fun way. So make it a game, make it like a story, or make it so exciting that he feels an urgent need to do that, what you're asking him to do. So I think the solution is very simple. All you have to do is look within. The minute you look within and cure what is happening, going on inside, your children are going to identically replicate you. And that, I think, we all want to give a good example to them. So have our emotions in control, and you'll see the emotions being perfect too. Especially at this time when there is a parental burnout everywhere. Don't go through it. Stick to your emotional well-being. So we end the session with that. If any queries, please come back to us on the comment section, and we will definitely get back to you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for attending, listening. It means so much. I hope I could give you what you were looking for, and it was a very nice session for me. Thanks a lot, the group Indore Schools, Shubhra ma'am, Pooja ma'am, Rita ma'am, Thanks for this wonderful opportunity, and it means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dwani. Thank you, Shruti Bhabhi.